Welcome to Anderson Little League. Before beginning today's game, let me remind you that Anderson Little League is on school property. Smoking or vaping is prohibited except in the parking lot. We expect good sportsmanship from all coaches, players, and fans. In that spirit, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteous to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct directed at players, coaches, or officials or fellow spectators is not acceptable. These are grounds for removal. We appreciate your cooperation and hope you enjoy today's game. While attending this event, please be reminded that the occasional foul ball could cause injury if it leaves the field of play. Please keep an eye on the little ones in the crowd. Coaches, please have your players line up as we pay tribute to Carl Erskine and the playing of the national anthem.
Pee Wee Reese, Don Drysdale, and Sandy Koufax. It's easy to miss the name Carl Erskine, but the right-handed pitcher was an integral part of the great Dodger teams of the 1950s. Born on December 13, 1926, Carl Erskine was signed by the Brooklyn Dodgers as a 19-year-old in 1946 and made his debut 2 years later. He pitched 12 seasons for the Dodgers, the first 10 in Brooklyn, followed by 2 in Los Angeles. During that time, Erskine compiled a record of 122 and 78, made an all-star team in 1954, and pitched 2 no-hitters. But perhaps Erskine will most be remembered for his incredible performance in Game 3 of the 1953 World Series.
Yes, it's a Subway Series this year, and avid fans travel to Brooklyn for the third game. Manager Casey Stengel pitched veteran Vic Raschi against Charlie Dressen's choice, Carl Erskine, making his second start in this series.
Erskine struck out a remarkable 12 batters through 8 innings and came out for the 9th with a chance to tie the previous World Series record of 13.
Ballwake strikes out, and his final swing puts Erskine in a tie for a strikeout record set in 1929 by Howard Emke of the Athletics.
Erskine then struck out Johnny Mize, breaking Howard Emke's record.
As Mize swings on the big third one, Carl Erskine joins baseball immortal by making it 14 strikeouts, a new all-time World Series record.
Brooklyn won the game 3-2, and the story was the Dodgers' right-hander.
The annals of baseball will forever recall the record-smashing performance of Carl Erskine in the pitcher's duel that brought victory to Flatbush.
That record held for 10 years until Sandy Koufax struck out 15 in the 1963 World Series. Later, Bob Gibson surpassed that with 17 in 1968. As for the '53 Fall Classic, despite Erskine's heroics, Brooklyn fell to the Yankees in 6 games. But 2 years later, Erskine and the Dodgers defeated the Bombers to win the franchise's first World Series title.
Dodgers win it 2-0 and win their first World Series. And this day will live long in the memory of Brooklyn, USA.
Dodger fans on both coasts mourn the passing of Carl Erskine.
Please remove your hats and rise for the playing of our national anthem.